Hi, I'm Mackenzie Brown.
And I'm Sherry Nishijima. We're here with the latest news from San Ramon Valley Street Smarts.
This is a show where we help you get street smart.
What are we starting with today?
We're going to talk about crossing the street safely and using the pedestrian countdown signal. Let's take a look. It's important to remember that each person is responsible for their own safety. Don't rely on others to be watching out for you. First, you need to stop. Before you cross the street on foot, bike or skateboard, scooter or inline skates, make sure you stop at the curb. Also, stop if you are between parked cars or coming out of the driveway. Then, look left, look right, and look left again.
That's right, because cars coming from the left are closer to you. And be sure to look over your shoulder.
Also, be sure to listen. Your ears can help you listen for the sounds of cars coming. Just because you can't see a car right now doesn't mean one won't show up.
After you follow all the steps, only step into the street if no cars are coming. Never step in front of a moving car. Thank you for that report, Mackenzie.
Let's ask our viewers a question. If you are crossing the street with your bike, do you ride across the street really fast after looking both ways? Get off your bike and walk across the street after looking both ways? Or ride slowly across the street after looking both ways?
I know this one. Get off your bike and walk across the street after looking both ways.
Good job, that's right.
Thank you. Our next report is on pedestrian traffic signals. Let's take a look at how to use the countdown traffic signal. This is a walk signal. When you see this, it is okay to walk. This is a flashing hand. This means you're running out of time and should continue to walk quickly across the street. Never start crossing when you see the flashing hand. Push a button and wait for the walking person to reappear. This is a solid hand. This means wait, do not cross.
We had a special guest in the studio this morning. He showed us how to make sure our helmet is properly fitted. Let's take a look at that report. This is Officer Tong from the San Ramon Police Department. He is going to show us how to be sure to make our helmets fit properly.
Thank you, Mackenzie. So as you can see, Mackenzie's wearing a multi-purpose helmet. And if you find a helmet that matches your style, then get that one, but make sure that it's a well-rated one. Most newer helmets today are rated by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, or Snell or ANSI as well. Mackenzie's wearing a helmet that's a multi-purpose helmet. It could be worn for different types of things. But in terms of bicycle helmets, there are more specific helmets that are specially made for bicycle riding. But mostly the same thing. They're all made of polystyrene foam that protects your head in the event of a crash. Now, the most important thing is once you find a helmet that fits you well, that you like, we got to make sure that you're wearing it properly. So one of the first things we want to do is make sure that it's on your head in a level position, no more than 1 to 2 fingers above your head from your eyebrows up to the tip of the helmet. We also want to make sure that the side straps, right here in the form of a V, go right below the earlobe. That's important. And then as well, underneath the chin strap. Tight, but not too tight. Able to fit 1 or 2 fingers beneath it. So once you make sure you have that, you're ready to ride, you can have a good time and feel safe and protected. Remember, wearing your helmet's not only a good idea, it's the law.
Thank you, Mackenzie. And thanks to Officer Tong from the San Ramon Police Department.
Let's ask our viewers another question. If you are riding your bike on the street, where should you ride on the street? On the left side, facing traffic, or on the right side, riding with traffic? Our viewers can pause the DVD now if they want to discuss this answer. If you answered, always ride your bike on the right side of the road with traffic, then you are correct.
Also remember to yield to pedestrians, stop for emergency vehicle sirens, use right and left hand turn signals,
and signal to slow and stop.
Let's allow our viewers to show off what they know. Stand in place and demonstrate the correct hand signal for bike riding. Demonstrate right and left hand turn signals, then demonstrate the signal for slow and stop.
Our viewers can pause the DVD now if they want to discuss this answer.
If you demonstrated these 3 hand positions, then you are correct. Right turn, left turn, slow, and stop. We have another special guest today in the studio. We want to welcome Danville Police Officer Jason Hoshauer. He's going to talk to us about distractions and safety.
Hi girls, thanks for having me on the show.
No problem.
You know, the world of traffic is fast-paced and dangerous, so it's important to always be paying attention to your surroundings, especially in today's world filled with high-tech devices.
Like MP3 players?
Exactly. MP3 players, cell phones, and portable video game systems are fantastic inventions that are a part of everyday life for a lot of kids. However, it's important everyone understands there's a time and place for everything. When you're out around traffic, you shouldn't be distracted. Listening to headphones can affect your ability to hear possible dangers on the road. And texting your friends or playing games while biking or walking, well, it makes it hard to see what's going on around you and affects your ability to make good, quick decisions.
Thank you, officer.
Let's take a minute and ask our viewers another question about visibility while walking or biking.
That's a great idea.
Viewers can take a minute and list 3 things they can do to improve visibility while walking or riding their bike, scooter, or skateboard.
Our viewers can pause the DVD now if they want to discuss this answer.
See if your answers include the following. Wear bright or light colored clothing. Use reflectors on bikes or scooters. Use a bicycle safety flag. If you included any of the answers above, then you are correct.
We now go to our On the Street reporter for a safety update.
Hi, I'm Cameron Jones for San Ramon Valley Street Smarts, and we're here to talk about jaywalking. There are specific places designated for crossing streets, and you should use crosswalks whenever available. If there are no crosswalks around, only cross at a corner. Never cross in the middle of the street. Drivers aren't expecting you in the middle of the street, and they're not looking out for you. When you cross the middle of the street, it is called jaywalking, and it is illegal and dangerous. Even if you have to walk a little bit out of your way to use a crosswalk, it is better to be safe. And now, back to our news desk.
Well, that's all for this report. I'm Mackenzie Brown.
And I'm Sherry Nishijima. We'll be seeing you next time on
Street Smarts.
That's a wrap. Cue music. Track it full.
Roll credits, lose graphics.
Fade to black.